small presentation explaining what our program towards OSA Chaiwala is about. So, in the month of November, Lalapur visited India and he met this man. His name is Dr. Prakash Rao, and he's a local tea seller in Cuttack, Odisha. For the last 50 years, he has been owning this business, and this is the only way he makes money. He has also had a lot of personal struggles, including medical and educational deficiencies, and that's why we have created this program to talk about what his program is and how we can help.
Just one thing, though he owns his own tea business, it's not like a very big tea business, so he doesn't have that much money. So what he did, he opened a school called Asha Ashwasan in Cuttack, Odisha for underprivileged kids. And for the past 15 years, he's been doing that. And he uses half of what he earns to provide education for these kids, so like textbooks they have, like books, pencils, all that stuff. Although he doesn't make that much money, he takes what he can and he gives back to the kids, even though he does not have that much himself. Also, this is just a short video, just going like a 2-minute video talking about like what he does.
Odiya as a teacher, by the way, meet Prakash Rao, a tea seller who runs the school for slum children in Cuttack, Odisha. Can a tea seller also be a teacher? This may sound unusual, but that is indeed the case. T. Prakash Rao lives in a slum in Cuttack, Odisha, and has been selling tea there for over 5 decades. But his life is not limited to selling tea. As an active social worker, he imparts education to more than 70 slum children.
मैं एक चाय वाला हूँ। सबसे पहले मैं एक चाय वाला, रास्ता किनारे मैं चाय बेचता हूँ। जब मेरी उम्र थी 6 साल, तब से आज तक, अभी मैं 60 का हो गया हूँ, फिर भी पिछले 54 साल से मैं चाय बेच रहा हूँ और चाय बेच कर जो कुछ भी कमाता हूँ, आधे से ज़्यादा मैंने इन गरीब बच्चों के लिए खर्च करता हूँ, इनके पढ़ाई के लिए।
Son of a soldier who opened a tea shop in Cuttack post-retirement, Prakash was forced by circumstances to work at the tea vend since his childhood. Conscious of his social responsibilities, he discharges them after work. He founded Asha Ashwasan School for Slum Children, setting the ball rolling for mission educating children. And that's not all. Prakash Rao donates blood regularly and has helped save 192 lives. He has also formed a group of blood donors for emergencies. His achievements and service have been recognized on several occasions by the government, NGOs and other agencies. In this day and age, where many choose to confine themselves to selfish pursuits, Prakash Rao's life shows that living for others makes life meaningful. With Bureau Inputs, Smriti Ranjan Mahapatra's report from Cuttack for DT News.
And just as a clarification, it's D. Prakash Rao, not Dr. Prakash Rao. So, as we saw in the video, there are many students who are studying in the school, and he's the only person who's really been contributing to the textbooks, the teachers, and he has 7 main teachers who have a high demand for a higher salary. So, the next slide, they're going to talk about what we can do to help by creating funds.
So basically, the problem that he faces is that he has insufficient funds. As all the money that goes into helping these kids comes from the money he makes at the tea shop, he does not have enough, and that's where we can come in. That's on the next slide. But yeah, he's the only one that's really giving the money, and he needs. And as you can see, he's a pretty old person, and he needs other kids, not other kids, but other people to teach these kids. And those teachers that are helping him out, they need money too because they can't work for free. So basically, all he needs is money to get help.
And now what we need to do, knowing that he has all these struggles, is find a way to help him. So basically we need different ways to raise money. And we can do that through volunteering events that we can do throughout the year. We can do stands at different OSA events. We have 4 to 5 every year.
year. And then you can, like, just in your local communities, you can do sales for different goods, like whether it's like baking or like home or yard sales and everything. And then it's also open to many other options because there's so many other ways to fundraise for causes. But what we need is your help, because we're only a few people, so we need to be able to raise a lot more money than just a few people can do.
And so basically, we need your help to make a difference. Obviously, we can't do much on our own. It'll take everyone in this room and everyone in the OSA community to help this guy out. And basically, this like ties into like our what we do as like mentors. Like we want to like help out the mentees and see like how this is how you like give back to the community. Like my brother and I were talking about how it's important to help others out. Like this is our way that we can help someone out. And it's not just a random person that's like halfway across the world that we don't know. This is someone from our hometown. And I called the parents in here too, because although this is a mentorship program, like you are your kid's biggest mentor. And they're gonna look up to you for everything. And we also need your help to like show your kids like this is like a cause that's worth helping out, and like you can help them out and you can help us like help him out, because what he's doing is something that's wonderful and we should do everything in our power to give back to him. And we're also going to be having many different events throughout the year. We'll be planning them. We'll be posting about them like in like newsletters, emails, at different like OSA events, and you'll see a lot of this. And we encourage like all of you to like help us out and make a difference in this person's life. Thank you.
Are there any volunteering opportunities for students like us to go to India to the school?
Yeah. We're not too sure about that yet, but like what my brother was talking about before, like the volunteering abroad. This is one way that we can like help him volunteer abroad. So we can like do. I know that all of you can't just buy a plane ticket and go to India for a week or two and help out, but we could do many things like back here, like where we are now. We can help him out here, and we could like make stuff here, and maybe like a few like delegates could go over to India and give what we made over here like to him, so we can help him help the kids. So although it might not be us, like every single one of us going to India, we know people go, many of us go to India like a few times throughout the year, so we could also help him out in that way. And he is from Odisha, so it won't be too hard to get to him. Oh yeah, I'll go if you want to say anything.
I just want to say this kids, you look at it, this kids, it doesn't reach for all the kids, like it's 5th or 6th or something. We have the school system for that. But the parents are actually the daily earners. They can't afford to send their kids, rather they will use the kids to help them out to earn money. So what he's doing is by giving a midday meal for free, enticing the kids and the parents to drop it like a daycare times and keep them for 3-4 hours. So in that process, the kids actually get to eat something as well as learn something. So this is like enticing the parents to do it. Otherwise, the kids would have been not reading anything, not studying anything. After the kids become 5th grade or something, they can go to a regular school because they have already the background of it. One more thing I wanted to say is the kids might be small kids. There are some autistic kids. Managing these kids are very tough. So he has 7 teachers. And I think he pays like 2,000 rupees per month to teacher. 2,000 rupees comes down to $30. Okay. So one other thing I kind of said, if we can find a mechanism of sponsoring at least 2 teachers for a year or something, find that opportunity. But that is one of the items. Another time, anytime you go and visit it, like Nisha went this time, she went to the school, right? Saw the kids, and they are excited to see. And if you can tell in your language there is a world besides what they are in, that would be very encouraging for them. So be a positive model for these kids. They don't know, they haven't seen anything besides their small colony, without shoes, without food a lot of times, and maybe very dirty area they're living in. Okay? I can answer some questions.
Yeah, if you have any questions, like come to one of us, come to Long, come to Rocco, come to Anshu. Like we're all helping out on this. And if you have any input to help us out, it'll be greatly appreciated, because just a few people we can't do too much, but all of us together we can truly make a difference. So thank you for listening.
Also, Deeprakash Rao has a TED Talk that's really interesting. He talks about his story and why he does what he's doing, and I think that kind of will help us understand the situation of want to help more, I think. So if you get the chance, definitely just like YouTube, Deep Crush Round, or something.
Awesome. Thanks so much, you guys. So we're gonna have a small presentation from the Steamworks group. This